is this, my crew gon' step. All I know is this, my boys gon' rep. My crew gon' step, 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 step.
The most historic high school hoops venue in the Buckeye State hosts 18-win Colonel Crawford, seeking a return trip to the Elite Eight with WCAL champion Dalton standing in their way, making the program's first regional appearance in over 21 years. It's live and free boys tournament hoops coming at you from the Canton Field House, available anywhere the internet can be found, and it makes its way to your TV, laptop, PC, or smartphone. Next.
Since 1974, Simonson has helped their clients stay on target to meet the goals and deadlines for their projects. From concept to completion, Simonson can design a plan and build a path for success. Let Simonson Construction turn that vision into a reality.
We toil. We sweat. We live, we breathe, we ache and cry and laugh and bleed. We dance, we play, we love, we nourish, we yearn and wish and hope and cherish. We mend, we heal, we repair, we sow, we plant and tend and gather and grow. We feed our families and the world's too. It's a calling, a feeling, real and true. We need no thanks, rewards, or dues. We love this land. It's what we do.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Baker's Pizza pregame show, the best place to hang out after the big game, and boy, do we have a good one for you here tonight. Alongside the fantastic Hayden Gray, I am Brian Skowronski, and this is just a great atmosphere for tournament hoops here inside of the Canton Field House, one of the most historic places for high school basketball in the entire country, bar none. And we've got an exciting clash tonight, Hayden, between Colonel Crawford and the Dalton Bulldogs. Definitely saw this one, and I've been excited for the last couple of days knowing that this was about to go down, especially here in this building.
Yeah, this is super cool. My first trip to this arena here since I've started covering sports, and super excited to get to see a local team compete against a really good Dalton team, and excited to see what goes down tonight in a gym that has a lot of good stories.
For Colonel Crawford, they're looking for a second straight trip to the Elite Eight, but we're going to begin tonight by filling you in on the Dalton Bulldogs. Fresh off of the program's first district championship since 2002. Hayden, I was a junior in high school. That lets you know it's been a little while. They won a very competitive WCAL for the third straight season. All three of their playoff wins by 13 points or more, so you can tell that this is a team that they play in a great conference, and they were ready for tournament action once they got in because they've just been blitzing the competition.
Yeah, within their conference, some of the other good teams, Smithville and Norwayne, they split season series with those two teams, so they've got some balance. I know both teams we're going to address have had kind of some balance in their conference and good competition that way. So this is a team that you don't want to take lightly. You know, this will be the toughest test yet for the Eagles.
Yeah, no question, because they're going to have to go up against a true stud and All-Ohio selection as a junior, Braylon Wenger. And this kid truly has developed into one of the best pure scorers in Northeast Ohio. He's got great size, length, and he's going to draw a lot of attention when he's down on the offensive end. Hayden, he's one of those dudes that if you're not throwing a double team, maybe even a triple, he'll kill you. That's what happened against Warren JFK.
Yeah, this kid averages nearly 28, I think 27.5 points per game. Versus Cardinal in their tournament game, he dropped 40. And for a kid this size, I mean, he moves so well with the ball. I've been doing a lot of reading about him, and that's what a lot of people, a lot of scouts are very excited about, the way he can move as a point guard, even at standing at 6'7". So really excited to see this guy take the floor tonight against a tough Colonel Crawford defense.
Yeah, you and I both, and now the Bulldogs are out on the floor, about 13 minutes away from the pregame festivities. And what's interesting about Dalton tonight is they have not spent a lot of time out here. Both teams arrived roughly about the same time. Hayden, it's been Colonel Crawford. They've been stretching. They've been out on the floor getting ready. For the Bulldogs, they've spent the bulk majority of the time in the locker room. I'm not saying one way or the other is the right move. It's just that's what we've seen so far tonight.
Yeah, maybe every team, especially once you're getting this far, has different kind of rituals, different routines they go through, and yeah, a little bit uncharacteristic for what we're accustomed to, but we'll see how that pays off. We'll see how loose and limber they look to start off the game.
Let's take a look at the tournament timeline so far for the Dalton Bulldogs and how they've been able to get here up to this point. We'll take you back to February 24th, and in their sectional final, we told you they've been kind of crushing the competition. A big win there. Then against Lowville, they win by 19 points, and there it is, the big hardware as they knocked Warren JFK off 71-58. So for these Bulldogs, they've got a big taste of success from this tournament pie thus far. 3 wins, all by at least 13 points, and heading into this game against Colonel Crawford that's had equal success so far in the tournament. Something's got to give, but definitely you got to like the confidence and the swagger that they're rolling in with tonight.
Absolutely. It's no fluke. Even if the competition isn't that heightened, anything can happen during the playoffs, during the tournament. So, everyone's going to give them their best effort, these teams that they've played, trying to knock them off. So you can at least see that they've come out and do what they usually do during the regular season and still continue that success during the tournament.
And while we've talked about Braylon Wenger, and certainly he's going to be the center focal piece of the offense tonight, Jack Steiner also has emerged as a big-time player for them, the second leading scorer on the squad. 14 points per game for him, shooting 53% from the floor. And if this kid gets to the free throw line, I mean, you can basically just count the points. 38 for him in the districts. And this kid, just a youngster, he is a senior.
Absolutely. I'm very impressed. They don't just have one guy who scores all the points. When you have a near 28-point average guy, you think, all right, he must be their sole offense, but they're really well-rounded. I mean, their whole starting 5 all average at least over 4 points a game, so he's just one other guy that is that secondary scorer for them. So in the tournament, he's the kind of guy that has to turn it on too. Everyone's gonna get that scouting report about your top guys, so you got to look to have someone else on the floor that the ball can go to, and so far this year, Jack has been that guy.
Yeah, it's always nice whenever you have not one but 2 big-time options that you can give the ball to on the offensive end of things. Certainly your seniors during tournament time, there's just a little bit more emphasis for them to want to move on. They don't want their careers to end. That's what's at stake tonight for Jack and certainly Braylon and the rest of the Bulldogs, who have got here by winning the district championship, as we said, for the first time in a long time. So what a feeling that's got to be whenever you end a long streak like that. And the Bulldogs getting here for the first time since 2002. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, to put things in perspective, that's been 21 years. I'm 24 years old, so nearly my entire lifetime, and they are finally back, and those are the best stories that you look forward to. They've got to be excited to come out here and get this done and try and move on to their first regional championship and take that home for the first time in quite some time as well.
We're going to step aside, a quick commercial timeout. We'll be right back. We'll fill you in on the Colonel Crawford Eagles in their journey up to this point in regionals. It's live in Free Boys High School Hoops, and we're just getting started. Stay here.
I'm in a whip, so I gotta zoom. They tryna talk, they not in a room. I've been so real, I'm dead to the tomb. They in the way, they got.
Since 1974, Simonson has helped their clients stay on target to meet the goals and deadlines for their projects. From concept to completion, Simonson can design a plan and build a path for success. Let Simonson Construction turn that vision into a reality.
We toil. We sweat. We live. We breathe. We ache and cry and laugh and bleed. We dance. We play. We love. We nourish. We yearn and wish and hope and cherish. We mend. We heal. We repair. We sow. We plant and tend and gather and grow. We feed our families and the world's too. It's a calling, a feeling, real and true. We need no thanks, rewards, or dues. We love this land. It's what we do.
Tonight's live stream broadcast is brought to you thanks in part to the following sponsors. First Federal Community Bank. Banking locally just got a little easier. Old 30 Barbecue in Bucyrus. Stop in today for low and slow smoked meat and homemade sides. Baker's Pizza in Bucyrus. We are proud of our service to the community and even more proud to be the place to go after every local game or to watch your favorite team in action. Come join us today for a great meal and a great time with friends or family. Arrow Accounting, moving your community forward with Arrow Accounting Co. Contact Cara Barnes for services at the link in the description. Simonson Construction LLC, from concept to completion, we can help you make a plan, refine your vision, and build a path for success.